Concerned that there's this region of thunderstorm activity that could organize, and they actually put it up to a 90% chance for development. So it's now 600 miles in width from south to north. And if we zoom in a little bit closer, a couple of little interesting features we're noticing. It's taking on an S shape. That means it's ventilating itself a little bit better. And then in the center, it's now starting to become a little more symmetrical. It's bowing out here. That's an indication. When you see this bow, it's called a bow echo. That's an indication that winds are rushing out of the cloud going in an east direction. Now, it's really going to come down to this. It's not going out to sea. All right, let's establish that first. But there's two track scenarios that we have to talk about. One being, let's say that there's a strong area of high pressure, a ridge that's to the north of it. If that happens, it's going to force the storm south, and this would be a landfall somewhere around the North Carolina, South Carolina border. There's some guidance that suggests that this ridge might actually be a little bit weaker. If we find weakness in the ridge, this may push the storm further to the north. Guidance is showing we could see another inch of rain. Last night we saw 2 to 3 inches area-wide, so we'll just tack on another inch. What's another inch at this point, right? You know, park somewhere. This is not where you want to park because this is really all ice. This is kind of breaking up a little bit, but if you put your tires on top of here, look, you're just going to be just spinning and not going anywhere. Actually, feels like temperatures later this afternoon into the evening hours, feeling like it's over 100 degrees, and unfortunately, it looks like we're going to have to do that again tomorrow with heat indices getting to around 105. So high pressure in control. It's a thermal gradient. What does that mean? It's warm air coming up out of the south, Arctic air on top of us, and when you get that collision right in the in-between, you're going to get a thump of snow, and this is going to come in real quick. It's going to pop. You know you're in trouble when you have a snow band set up showing yellows and oranges. That's denoting snow rates that could be between 1 to 3 inches per hour. So we have the clouds in place right now. We're priming the atmosphere for a day that's going to, produce some very heavy rains across Philadelphia and points south and east. But north and west, that's where we're a little concerned with some freezing rain. Think about that? Yeah. I spent $1,000 on the 10 that was supposed to be the best phone ever. And now I got to buy a 10S or something?
Yeah. Let me get into that. The 10.
Did you eat Diamond's phone?
That was pretty good. You're right, a little salt.
Yeah.
A lot of salt, actually. How's my hair? You know, the TV people, it's all about that hair and makeup. 56. All right, we're getting close, guys, all right? We're still in a strong tropical storm.
While you're cycling, and then they say, up. And you're like, down.
It's
And they're like, up. And then they're like, lean.
And then they're like, hold it for 30.
And then your legs are like trembling, and you're like, are you serious?
7:15. Where can you go to get dry? How about Tampa, Florida right now? Because everybody's socked in with the moisture. We have coastal flood warnings going on from Ocean County all the way down towards Cape May County. Included in this is Kent and Sussex County. 7 to 10 foot waves, 1 to 2 foot tidal cycles. So you're going to see some inundation with salt water over many areas across the shore points this morning. Wind advisories and a high wind warning up around Ocean County for the Barrier Islands up until 11 o'clock this morning. So we got tons of rain across town right now, all of Philadelphia County. As you get up towards Bucks, Berks, Montgomery County, down towards Delco this morning, moderate bands of rain pivoting in on a south to north kick. Now, the heaviest of the rain came through here between 2 to 3 o'clock this morning, and that's sliding up towards the north. So we're going to see these bands of moderate rain showers move in during the course of your morning hours. The focus from here on out is going to be the winds. Now, the winds are sustained. Now, that's sustained. It's a constant flow of wind between 20 to 30 miles per hour at the present moment. But look at the wind gust last hour. 37 Toms River, 38 in Wrightstown, 32 at Philadelphia International, 43 at Atlantic City. Look, if you got a flight out of Philly International, you need to check in with your carriers. Maybe we should also update up at the news desk. Let's update and see if there's any flight delays coming out of Philly. But, 32, there's going to be some trouble trying to fly out of Philly International this morning. Here's your wind gust through to 11, 12 o'clock this afternoon. We'll be looking at winds at around 40 to 50 miles per hour on average. The winds will back off a little bit as we get into the afternoon and evening hours, but they're still going to be gusty out of the north direction at around 20 to 30. Now, with the winds and, of course, all this rain, we do have the high likelihood of losing power. We actually have guidance here at Fox 29 where we can model out the atmosphere and determine which areas could see power loss. So we're looking at all of southern Ocean County, southern Burlington County, Atlantic County, and into Cape May. So a Galloway, Egg Harbor, maybe a Love Ladies, Beach Haven down towards Ocean City. These are the prime suspects to lose power during the course of the morning hours. Here's the storm system just to the south of Cape May. It's pivoting in on a north kick, so it's bringing in this low-level jet, and that low-level jet at about 15,000 feet has winds at 100 miles an hour. Now, all of that's not mixing down to the surface, but enough will get down, about 50% of it, producing 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So that's how we've arrived at our forecast here at Fox. Look at the rains through 1 o'clock, through 2, 3 o'clock this afternoon. I think most of this tapers off around this evening, so if you have dinner plans, you might actually be on the dry side of things before we clear everything out of here. Sunday's a much nicer day, mixture of sunshine and clouds, and daytime highs that will be into the 50s. So let's look at your 7-day forecast together. It's wet, it's raw this afternoon. Nice day to watch a movie, check out some of those horror movies on Netflix, or you maybe watch a romantic or comedy like Lauren likes to watch. Sunshine and clouds on Sunday. I made that up. I don't know. Maybe she likes horror. I don't know. 55 on Monday, 60 on Tuesday. Halloween, Lauren, I can't believe it. Wednesday, 64 degrees.
Where's your costume?
Well, I'm wearing makeup, so I'm halfway there right now. So, I mean, this is a good forecast once we get this nor'easter out of here, all right?
Okay.